Zeophate plays Astro Colony. And welcome everybody to another episode of Astro Colony. Today we're gonna start working on getting a bunch of navigation and everything else like this set up. But to do that, I'm going to need certain materials that I don't actually already have produced. So I am actually going to be making those materials as we go along. Now, one of the first things we are going to want... Come on. Saw it earlier. There we are. Okay. First thing first is we're going to start with some thrusters. Actually, you know what? No. I'll get that set there. You use 15 energy. Whew, that's a little bit expensive, but actually I don't want you hooked up to power just yet. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm well aware things are becoming more and more power intensive and expensive. But, yeah, figured I'd definitely get this started. Okay, next we are going to want, at least I think we want a, keep hitting the F's when I should be hitting the numbers. Control panel is going to need computer components and some glass. That's going to need some structural frames and computer components. I think this is the only one we really need. So let's get to making this stuff. So for glass, I'm going to need some of my quartz. I need how much? 8. Let's just get that stuff in there so I can get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to get 30 and just make it up. I know I can make a bunch of it via soil, but we're going to need soil a little bit later on for some other processes, and I don't know how much. So we'll get some glass going. You know what? Actually, any of the ore I don't need. So those I'm going to need turned on. Wires I am not going to need. But I will need those turned on. Plates I won't need. Okay. So this are all the, basically the stuff that I'm not getting to. So I know I'm going to need some computers. Computers are going to require some gold wire and some motherboards. So I think I got a bunch of motherboards left over from when I went through and I just had it automatically crafting the bits and pieces needed for the various different researches and just shoved them in there and waited. That's all I really did. So let's actually pull a bunch of this stuff out just in case I need it. I need gold wire. So it's 2 circuit boards to how much gold wire? 6. So 2 to 6, and I have 30, so that's 15. So it's 60. 60 gold wire. Not like it's too big an issue. I'll be getting more computers actually crafting pretty quick. So I need 4 of these. These are going to take a hefty little chunk of time to get. So let's see. I know I'm going to need metal frames. So I'm going to need titanium rods and wire. Let's go grab a bunch of some of the wires. It's not like I don't have enough. And we'll come over here and I'll just pull all these out. I have no idea if I'm going to need them for anything else or not. So that's going to get all that stuff up and running. I have a number of these, so I don't really feel inclined to upgrade from here. So let's see. Those I don't really need to worry about, and motherboards I'm probably going to need some, but I'm also going to need electronic parts. So I'm going to leave those alone for now. You have my glass ready. So let's see. That is going to need stone plates, which I know I'm going to need from the chop saw, which, ooh, yeah, there we go. Quickly steal a bunch of those just so I can get this set up. Okay, so you'll turn dirt into quartz, which is fine. And you'll take stone blocks and turn them into that, and you'll take logs and turn them into wooden planks. You take 20 energy. Oof. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15. That should get you fully up and running, yes. Okay. So I actually don't know if... I don't know if these actually have any other function at all. No, you don't. It is just strictly for use of making this stuff. I'm not going to bother automating that. It's easy enough for me to flip it across. So we got stone plates going. Let's see. I had logs sitting in here somewhere, didn't I? No, I didn't. Well, I guess any logs I have would have just made their way in here, which there aren't exactly any, so it's the end of that. Oh, one thing. These things, even when all the storage is full, there's nowhere to put the water. No nothing. It will still chew through ice. So I disabled this entire setup. I've got 6 of the drones, and that's all I'm putting out here. And that was simply because they're ferrying the water to the table. And they're ferrying oxygen from those things to the research table. Which arguably is one of those things. And hold on a second here. I'm going to turn that down even more. Because it seems to be like getting really, really loud. Even though I know it's not. Okay, so we got our stone plates working. You are... hold off on making any concrete at the moment. Okay, that should give us... right, it's that and uranium rods, which I don't have yet. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing here. First thing first, control panel. Let's see what this thing actually does. So this thing is going to... I need a thruster going every direction. Okay. Now, what do you actually need? You need gold wire and an engineer. So you're kind of useless at the moment, but that's just a side effect. So let's actually get this hooked up. Okay. Told to stop. Not like our base isn't just like cutting part of the mountain up. That would have been really bad if that was real. Okay, so I need thrusters facing every direction. So if I put you there and you there, you can hook into the... Right, I need more of those. Okay. Should get me enough, hopefully, to finish what I was doing. I got a plan for this in a minute. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, so you're going to sit there and there. That's enough to run one. Now, do you have... Well, you got enough for one more done. So it's going to be another 60 seconds, or 50. I need one pointing each direction. Let's just separate this just slightly, just in case. I don't think it's going to interfere with each other, but there's really no telling at times. Swear I'd lose where everything was. Okay, are you set to stop still? Yes. Good, which means I can get this stuff wired in. Okay, so you all should be getting power at the moment. Good. And I was right, I had just enough. There we go. So let's see. I think I can go to my map and do this. So if I'm set there, where are we? We're actually really basically just below this thing. We're actually moving at a fairly steady clip. Like, those things are having issues. And the reason why we're going here is so we can get some uranium. Really wish there was some sort of remote that I could be like standing here working with, manipulating while trying to do this. I want to go... Okay, I'll stop. I am... not quite close enough. So I want to go up a little. Goal is to get that docking bay in line with the planetoid. Or roughly thereabouts. That's the plan anyways. So it takes a little finessing. I want to go way east. No. Okay. What the... that's not the direction I needed to go. You keep going farther and farther away, which is not what I want. Just nudge upward just a titch. Can we tell that arrow lines up there? Okay, so you are pretty much right behind me. I need to go... yeah, it's making me go farther away. And the unfortunate part is, as far as I'm concerned, these directional controls are backwards. Okay, where are you? You're there. That might... no, I still need to get a little bit closer. Okay, that's good on that end. I need to go up a little bit more. See, it's the up is the only one that does it to what it says. Let's see. I don't need you marked anymore. There we go. So now, let's go over and get ourselves docked. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Let's see here. Let's replace that one. Like I said, my entire purpose here is for uranium. Don't care about any of the rest of the materials on this thing. Get our docking clamp put in place. Okay, so this docking station's still too far. That's perfectly fine. We can deal with that. I wonder if it's I need the radar in order for this thing, like me to select a planet and say, hey, go to this place. Or even a pilot seat that I could sit in or something. Let's see. Might be better. Don't quite know. We'll see. So I need to go this direction a little bit. And yeah, and I actually have no idea which direction that is. So that's, I need to go north a little bit. Okay, that should do for that. That's north, that's east. It should be close enough now, hopefully. I'm using this specific point because it's what I got set up for things. Oh, you are still going to be a pain. You need to go up and east. More. This is why I want a pilot seat. Like, put a camera on that and have it so that I could use it to kind of line up. Okay, east. Stop. Up. Stop. How's that looking? You stop being a pain in my ass and actually connect now? Not too far. Up. One, two, three, four. Better. Now I need to go east a little bit more. One, two, three. You gonna behave now? If you can't, if you're saying it's too far from here, you're pretty much hopeless. There we go. Okay, so we have quite a lot of these mining drones that I built up over time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. Now the reason 22 is important is because 22 seems to be about the max of these that the software can handle. Beyond 22, it just seems that somebody is always going and complaining that, oh, I can't find my base, and it's even though it's sitting right in front of it. Okay, so let's get this started laying out. And there. Yeah, let's definitely fill in underneath that. Okay. First things first. Well, it's the opposite side that I need out. There we go. So that there is going to link into my already existing setup. You guys set up for uranium. And let's work on the next batch. Now you can hit I and it'll show you how many of these pre-constructed you've still got left. So I need put another 10 down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'll actually expand out the other direction for the rest of these. Because you still need to leave some room for them to path. They'll ignore conveyor belts for the most part. But I find leaving a 2 gap for them to maneuver around in seems to, well, it seems to give them less attitude problem. You can, of course, give them more room or less room. It's really up to you. So I now have 4 more I can put. E4. And to turn around, and once you dismantle all this stuff, to get all your drones back onto your base, it's quite literally just as simple as going up to this section here and doing that. And then once the drones are full, you can put another one in front of it and so on and so forth until you got all your drones. Right, all those are already set. I quite literally, if there was gold on here, like for what's on this asteroid, which we have carbon, copper, and uranium. I really don't care about the carbon. I have more of that just sitting in my storage that I have no idea what to do with. Copper is, I have more copper plates and wire than I know what to do with. So I'm not going to bother with them. Iron, not usually won't bother with that as well when I'm going to these, well, asteroid, celestial bodies as they call them. Gold, I won't go to a celestial body strictly for gold. Like here, gold. I'm not going to bother going there strictly for gold. Just no point. I'll go for uranium. I'll go for titanium. And while I'm here, I'll also grab the gold. But that's pretty much it. Why are you still marked? Oh, you're a modified object, so I got to get 5 light years away from you before you'll do your thing. Okay. But that's what we're looking at the moment. So let's see here. That's it still bugs me that like that big a boulder is only going to give me like 6 quartz. And we have our drones swarming in and just gonna rip through this place. Yeah, like that's a lot of uranium that's coming around. I added a second channel for the 5 items that go into the last 2 boxes, so that'll also flood it along here. It's just an extra flow step. Just help get stuff situated just that titch faster. Keeps it from gumming up actually rather well. I think really next time it's going to be probably 3 conveyors just doing flow between each of them. Okay, we're starting to get our uranium rods now. Good. So, let's continue on with what we were looking at. Well, I've got pretty much everything I want there done. Oops, and that is a game crash. That has actually been happening far more often than I want to shake a stick at. And so I think that's going to be the end of the series for now. I'll give the game probably about another year to try to work out some of the bugs, because there's quite a lot of pathing AI bugs that are going on. And then we'll go from there. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time.